Hi everyone, Kathy from Kathy's Vegan Kitchen. We're playing with Beyond Steak Tips again today. Paul likes these, so I am coming up with creative ways of using them. Today we're gonna make a Mexican steak burrito, and you just need a few ingredients, and it's super tasty. I have a small onion that I cut up into thin slices, and we're gonna pop that into the pan and let it cook a little bit. And then we're just going to add these steak tips in there right on top of the onion. And then I have a teaspoon of garlic powder, chili powder, and cumin, and we're going to sprinkle that. Like I said before, these things have zero, and I mean zero taste unless you season them. And then we're going to squeeze a half of a lime in here, which is going to get it sizzling up. And I'm a big fan of this tahini seasoning, so we're going to just sprinkle with a little tahini. I would say like a pinch. Okay, and that is going to cook. And while that cooks, I already cooked some brown rice, 1 cup of brown rice with 2 cups of water. And I'm going to make cilantro lime rice. This is how you do this. Super easy. You have brown rice. You squeeze half of a lime in here. After it's cooked, not before. And you put like a 1/4 cup of cilantro in there. A little bit of tahini seasoning or any seasoning that you prefer. And that's how you have cilantro lime rice. It's super easy. Takes on all the flavors of that lime and the tahini, and then it's perfect. So this is gonna go inside the burrito. You can also eat this as a bowl if you want. Skip the bread in the burrito, and you can just make a bowl with all the little fixings in it, which is just great. So we're gonna cook this up. And as this is cooking, we're gonna get the rest of the burrito going. So, as I said, we buy our burritos because they're oil-free from Noble Bread. It's a bakery that we have in Arizona. We're very blessed. So they have great, this is a spinach burrito, like a big tortilla, large tortilla. You can also use lavash bread, which is oil-free. If you're using a large corn tortilla, the way to soften it is to microwave it so it's more pliable. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some fat-free refried beans, and we're going to spread it over the burrito, the tortilla. And this is kind of the glue to the whole burrito. So you want to make sure that the beans are on the outside edge, because it'll help seal your edges together on your tortilla. And you just want a thin layer. And then I'm going to put some rice into the center. The cilantro lime rice. You don't want to put like salsa down first because it's wetter than the refried beans and the rice. So this is kind of more like a solid, pliable, so it doesn't like soak through. Let me stir this up again. Okay, and then this is pico de gallo. Now I like to use pico instead of salsa because it's not as runny as salsa is. So it's really just a combination of tomatoes, onions, jalapeno, cilantro, and we're just going to put, a thin layer of that in the middle. Whoops. And then, I'm going to put slices of avocado. Now, if you wanted to, you could use guacamole instead if you don't have an avocado on hand. That works too. You can really put anything inside this burrito that you want. It's all about the steak flavor, the thing that goes with the steak flavor. So So we're going to put the avocado in the center. And then if you wanted to, you can put vegan cheese on there, but we don't do vegan cheese. Not today anyway. So we're not going to put cheese on there today. Okay, let's check these out and see how they're doing. They cook pretty quick, but you want to make sure that they're all the way heated through and that the onions are brown. And I'm going to preheat my air fryer to 400 degrees. You can also bake these at 400 degrees. I'm going to use the air fryer just because it's quicker. And it's always good to preheat your air fryer. And the reason you want to do that is because you want it to cook the correct amount of time. And if you put it in there before it's preheated, it's hard to indicate the time. Also, if you have one of those air fryers that you batch cook, if you don't preheat it, the first batch is going to take longer to cook, and then you put the next batch in and it cooks too quickly and it's uneven. Okay, those are done. 5 minutes, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some steak in the middle and onions. You getting excited to eat this, Paul? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you're going to make the magic happen. So you want to fold this. It's a lot of stuff in there. So you got to fold and move just like that. And you get the perfect burrito roll. Okay, now I want to wrap this in tin foil. And the reason I want to do that is because I want it to get crispy and I want it to cook all the way through. So I'm going to roll this in tin foil. And I'm going to make the rest of the burritos, and we'll be right back. I rolled the burritos, and I wrapped them in tin foil, and I have them on the air fryer pan. You're going to cook these for 12 minutes at 400 degrees, or 30 minutes in the oven. You're going to bake them at 400, and you're going to keep them in the tin foil. I have 2 giant burritos. You could make 4 small ones, or you can make 2 giant ones and split them and serve them, 4 servings, you decide. So I'm going to pop them in the air fryer for 12 minutes. The vegan steak burritos are out of the oven, and a knife would be helpful. I like to cut them kind of like angled, and I like to cut them with the tin foil on them, and then take the tin foil off. And as you can see how crispy they are, even though you stuck them in the tin foil, but they're hot and soft inside. And then, somebody's hungry. And then you're going to serve it with some salsa and some vegan sour cream if you want. And this on so you can see the burrito. And there you have it. Quick and easy vegan steak burrito. I hope you enjoy the recipe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.